Hello everyone, this is Muhammad Numan here. So today we are going to discuss how can we reduce the build size. So this is our gameplay video. Here you can see uh, the below textures or all the things. Basically client want it pixelated and it's according to his requirement. Okay, so let's see what we can do here. If we try to build the game, let's say the APK, let it build and see the size of that APK. Okay, so this is our APK size 20 MB. So let's see how can we reduce the build size by reducing the texture. So we have a few things to note down. Like right now, if we reduce our size, for example, this is our texture size. Here you can see we have a maximum size 2048. Okay, so for the mobile phone we can use 512 as well. If we apply it, so you can see now here there is a little blur happen here. Okay, so you have to make sure that it will be according to your, you can say, the client requirement. Okay, so now right now if we try to build, it will reduce its size, little bit size. Let's see. Okay, so now it's become 19.3 MB. Okay, uh, another things that you can do, you can also reduce the audio size here. For example, if we select our audio and override for Android, by default we have also reduce the quality, so it will work. And another thing that we have to see, basically we have a build for the Android, so we need to check that. We select the etc2 texture compression. Basically here are the few details, like we have these Android formats. So by default we have this compression, texture compression format, and this for the high-end phones, for the high quality graphics. So we can use the formats and reduce our size, or you can say optimize our game size. Okay, another thing that you can do, you can reduce by removing the unused assets, or also optimize the models and meshes. Basically we are just checking the 2D game, so there is no 3D model, so no need to do. Let's check the another game. For example, we have this game here, and this game is in 3D. So if we try to build this game is for webGL. So let's try it. Okay, so right now we can see the size 97.8. okay, and here basically we have a tool, build report tool. Basically it's very helpful. Okay, we can use that build report to handle the used assets or unused assets, or we can reduce our you can say the largest, or you can say the not used assets. So here are the full details. Here we can see the project settings, here the compression format basically. So for the webGL we use the broadly, it will reduce the size. We will see that we can delete the unused assets, and we can also reduce the size, texture size we can say, or the audio, you can say the quality. So let's try to change the compression format to broadly. Now it will take little time. First we need to delete our last build, and then we will build again, otherwise it will add more storage there. Okay, let's see how much time it will take. Okay, here let's discuss the webGL. So we use the broadly texture here. We need to enable the data caching and decompression fallback to optimize the size. So here are the details, you can say the very in-depth detail to reduce the size, and it will optimize your build size. Okay, it will be very helpful. I will attach that file as well, and we will see how can we optimize our build size. Okay, next thing what we will do, we have another game here. Basically this game was for crazy games, so we reduce the size, and we will see how it works. We have a build report here. So according to the crazy game, we need a 20 MB or less than 20 MB size, so we did accordingly. We have to reduce the texture, or we have to reduce the quality as well for some audios or for some materials. So that's how it happens. For example, right now we can see we have this background music 2.5 MB. so if we just click on the background music, let's say, here we can see the size, original size or the imported size. If we reduce our quality, obviously it will impact on the game, but right now we are just discussing how can we reduce the size. So here you can see the size reduce. Okay, so now we can find the textures and we can do accordingly. Here we can see the this magic orb. Basically by default it's 512. If we reduce it to 256, it will break the texture as well sometime, so you need to make sure that it will not break the texture. Make sure you just play the game. For example, if we have this game here, we just reduce the texture too much. Let's see, now we can see the blurry texture behind, and here we can see the texture of that pipes also compressed and reduce the quality. So it's very important thing if you are making a build for the Android, or making a build for the iOS, or making the build for the webGL, so you need to make sure that. So here also mention the Android, webGL or iOS formats, so you need to make sure that you enable that publishing setting as well. Okay. I think it takes little bit time, so I think we need to wait until, let's play that game and see. Okay, basically this is our 3D game, so we can reduce the textures to understand the you can say understand the optimization. For example, here we have the textures, you can see the size of the texture. You can reduce that size according to your desired game, then it will also it will not give impact because it's low poly or cartoonish style, so It will be okay if we reduce it. Basically, the low build size will help us to, you can say, the stand on the market. Basically, on the App Store or on the Play Store, mostly users want to download the game with a low size. Sometime the client ask us to have a very, you can say, the high quality environment or a very high quality graphics for the characters, or you can say the all the objects. So for that case, what we can do, we can use the addressables or asset bundle as well. So it will help to reduce the APK size, and it will optimize the game. Okay, that will also helpful for you if you implement. Well, after changing the compression type, it takes a lot of time, and let's see how much time it will take more. Overall, the purpose of our optimization is complete. Okay, so let's see. Now it's 91.4 MB. Okay, before it was 97.5. We just change our compression type, and it just reduce. Okay, so I will attach the build report as well. This is basically the package. You can get that package from the link below, and also will attach the PDF file that will help you as well. Okay, so yeah, see you next video.